Excuse the background noises. I live at my parents' house and we have guests over, but I still have to film this video because of my strict calendar. Hello, I'm Selma and I study fashion. I'm a very passionate girl and enthusiast of many things, one of which is fashion, especially timeless, classic, feminine tailoring with a spotlight on quality and details. Recently I have been inspired by chicness and thus combined together a list of things I find très chic. So the definition of chicness according to Merriam-Webster is smart elegance and sophistication, especially of dress or manner, and cleverly stylish. I feel I should define the criteria of what makes something chic for me to explain my choices a bit. So I think chicness is inherently having trust for yourself and that you can make your outfit stylish by your presence. So my first criterion for chicness is the person's presence. Almost anything can be magically so stylish when the person that's wearing it is just carrying themselves and looks like they know what they're doing. The second criterion is creating contrast, meaning, or mystery. So I believe chicness often comes from the contrast of two things. For example, combining two distinct concepts like messy and clean. Chicness can also be a thing that creates meaning or mystery for something. For example, vintage clothes can have a chic essence because they have a story behind them, or that they're a brand that no longer exists and there are just these beautiful branded tags that linger on these clothes. The third and final criterion is practicality. A chic thing often serves a purpose, whether it's literally a physical tool or its practical concept like supporting the craft of dressmaking and tailoring. Speaking of, the first chic thing on my list is well-tailored quality pieces. There's just something so chic about wearing a piece that looks like it was made for you and that it was made with perfect attention to every little detail. These are the kind that last two types of time, wear and fashion, so trend cycles. Thus they can be passed down from generation to another, mother to daughter type of way. Good tailoring is just another level of chic, especially custom tailoring, since these pieces fit your body perfectly, therefore are very comfortable and can often be made to adjust to the customer's changing body. Bear in mind, quality doesn't mean expensive. Better quality will always last longer than bad quality, making the piece less expensive over time. Moreover, you can purchase good quality secondhand. Porcelain objects. So imagine porcelain dolls, figurines, fruit baskets, animals, exactly the kind you would see in your grandmother's glass showcase. Imagine collecting little porcelain figurines from vintage shops, for example, in every country you visit, and having every piece tell a little story. Or maybe they're gifts and are in that way beautifully meaningful. There's also such mysterious chicness in not knowing the previous owner of the object when purchasing one second-hand. But I have a few actually. Some of them are from my grandmother, some I bought from my vintage shop trips, and I can show you a few. Okay, so she might be my favorite one. Just a little cat sleeping and has little pink roses on her back. And this one is from my grandmother, or I don't think she gave it to me. I think she might have given it to my mother and I might have stolen it from my mother or taken it, but She's beautiful, and I don't know her real name, but I think I nicknamed her Lana after Lana Del Rey, of course. Then I just have this white porcelain swan with a candle. A little flower vase. My camera is actually sitting on top of another flower vase, so I can't show you that one, but it's beautiful. I have another swan. A good add to this could be porcelain salt and pepper shakers. Sierra O'Day actually listed this in her chic things listing, and I just thought it was just so perfect. Like, imagine you just have these little porcelain shakers and they're matching and they're like two bunnies. Next is signature scents. So you know those people who smell really nice, and every time you smell their scent you instantly recognize that it's the scent of that person, even if they're, you know, not around, you just remember that it's them. Now, isn't that person just so chic to do that? The chicness in this comes in with the presence, I think. You know, this is kind of related to personal branding, not to sound like a finance bro. Signature scents can also be seasonal, so you could have a winter scent, an autumn scent, a spring and summer scent, or you could have one special scent for one special day, for example your wedding day. I've seen some people purchase a candle with the same scent as their wedding perfume and then burn it only on their anniversary, so that the scent brings up a memory of that day. A certain feeling that's brought up with the scent strengthens every year, with every anniversary adding on to the memories. Then I have winter coats. So I am from Finland, where for 4 months of the year we have to dress like human-sized marshmallows. But you know, there's a certain kind of chicness in these very specific, beautiful, like wool coats. I think they're very timeless. Lately I've been on a search for lavender kind of pink wool overcoat. I think there's like a picture of Natalie Portman in like the set of Black Swan with a pink overcoat. Leather wallets. Leather wallets are just so beautiful and practical and classic. And you know, since not a lot of people use them anymore, I think you can be very chic by pulling out a gorgeous leather wallet instead of paying with Apple Pay. I think this category also includes beautiful little coin purses with especially like a silver kiss lock clasp. So chic. Then women's two-piece monochromatic fitted skirt suit. That was a long sentence, but you know, there's just something so chic about looking kind of like sichter in English. You know, there's just something so classic and timeless and elegant and chic about wearing something monochromatic, and that it's like this classic fit, like a skirt suit. Even better if it's like perfectly fitted to your body. So custom tailored one, of course. Could be like black or dark gray or navy blue. Next I have scarves, especially silk scarves worn around the head like Catherine Deneuve or Audrey Hepburn. Here's again the practicality of chic. So you're protecting your head and hair from the sun while looking so stylish and elegant. You can have many different kinds of silk scarves, different colorful ones. You can wear them in the winter, you can wear them all around the year. Compact mirrors. What's more stylish and practical than having a dainty little compact mirror always in your purse? You don't have to use your phone camera or look for a bathroom for a mirror. You know, you can buy these little compact mirrors from like vintage shops that have a place for a packed powder. Again, there's like the meaning and the story, and it's also kind of like, it's just so attractive when somebody pulls out little compact mirror and just cleans their makeup or fixes their makeup with the mirror. Polka dots are very chic. Right now I think this print is kind of defining what chicness means. So presence. It's eye-catching but not too on the nose if done subtly. It's memorable but timeless and feels oddly so fresh. And it's very fashionable and turns almost any outfit classy. I would have a lot more chic things, but I will keep this video a little bit shorter since it's my first video. For this channel I will make kind of fashion literature related videos. But thank you, and I hope we'll meet again.